This is the scene across Mexico City, block after block, building after building in ruins. This is an employment center over my shoulder where dozens of people have been rescued and where dozens more are still believed to be buried underneath all of this debris. At a nearby school, we are told the bodies of 20 children have been recovered. The death toll now officially stands at about 200. That number will rise.
It took only seconds to bring this region to its knees. A devastating, earth-altering 7.1 magnitude quake Tuesday.
We just lost the building.
Rattling Mexico City. Building after building crumbling to pieces. A wave of panic as thousands of terrified people poured into the streets. Explosions rocked neighborhoods as natural gas filled the air. Today, a growing sense of desperation. More than 20 children killed when their elementary school collapsed. This morning, more bodies are being pulled from the rubble. Many are still missing. This man says we're trying to clear the streets so ambulances and firefighters can get through. Overnight, the race is on to rescue survivors. Neighbors removing debris, desperate to find friends and loved ones buried alive. The injured carted away any way they can. The epicenter of the quake, 75 miles outside Mexico City. The tremors powerful enough to sway reinforced buildings. On the air, a local news anchor warned viewers to stay calm and seek shelter before deciding to take his own advice as the temblor became more violent. Plumes of dust billowing into the air where structures once stood. Hospitals are in shambles. On the streets, a call for quiet to hear the cries of those buried beneath the rubble. Just 2 weeks ago, southern Mexico was rocked by a magnitude 8.1 quake that killed at least 98.
What we can say is that one earthquake makes another one more likely. So that 8 probably did make the 7 more likely.
This morning, thousands are living on the streets, too afraid to go back inside.
Since that massive 7.1 quake, there have been no major aftershocks. That's allowed first responders to continue to search through the debris. Just hours before the quake was triggered, they were marking the 32nd anniversary of the 1985 earthquake here that killed more than 10,000 people. Many people were practicing drills that they then used just hours later. Matt and Savannah, back to you guys.
All right, Miguel Almaguer in the midst of another terrible story in Mexico. Miguel, thank you very much.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.